Welcome to episode 3 of me having nothing to hide. So day 3 into me just spewing out my hoop. Bit of a stream of consciousness, bit of a soliloquy, as my mum referred to it earlier as. And today was an interesting one. I had a realisation that I think is hopefully helpful to other people, so I said I'd share it anyway. It's coming into my mind. So I've an ear infection at the moment, and it's driving me up the fucking wall. I've had it for 5 or 6 days now, and eventually went to the doctor despite all the fucking fears of coronavirus that I have. Went to the doctor 2 days ago, so on Thursday. Or was it yesterday? I can't even fucking remember, Jesus. And was prescribed eardrops and also like eardrops for the infection and like a wax softener to get rid of the fucking wax. So put in the antibacterial eardrops, put in the wax softener last night, and despite knowing I shouldn't go anywhere fucking near my ear, I should just put the strops in and leave it alone, I cannot fucking help myself from doing it. Do you know? And it just kind of reminded me of how we can know things. We know things so well, and yet we fail at putting them into practice so often. So like, I know that if I put a finger, tissue, anything in my ear, I'm just going to fucking push wax further down and cause myself more trouble in the long run. But yeah, I just want to fucking get it all out now and sort it out. So there's this like animalistic part of me that just wants to fucking rip my ear out, get a fucking trowel, shove it into the side of my head, and just scoop all the fucking nastiness out. Obviously that's impossible. But yeah, there's that, there's a fucking animalistic part of me, a part that I'm trying to fucking combat to stop from doing that. And yet, it still comes out and it still puts the finger in the ear to try and get shit out. And it ends up leaving me in more discomfort and probably leaves me with an ear infection for longer than I need to fucking have it. And I know I shouldn't go near it. And I just can't, because it's so irritating, it's so annoying. And we see there's analogous situations that happen all the time. Like, you know, when we're stressed, we know, so often we know why we're stressed, and so often we know the things that we can do to help us feel less stressed. But yet we just fucking don't, you know. And I think so often our rational and reasonable selves aren't in control. And I think it's important to acknowledge that, because I think it gives you a little bit of, it gives you good perspective, but it gives you good understanding of who you are, and you kind of give yourself a break as well. Like when you fuck up, you're like, oh look, you know, yeah, I'm fucking up, and I know I shouldn't fuck up, and I know better, but like, look, other people fuck up too, and I know other people experience that, you know. Maybe you can be more forgiving of yourself. That was the phrase I was trying to come up with. Be more forgiving of yourself. So I still do hate myself a little bit for going anywhere near my ear when I have the infection. I know I shouldn't go near it because I want to fucking get rid of it as soon as possible. But yet, should obviously forgive myself as well for being human and letting that muppet part of myself override the reasonable and rational part of me, because we all have that muppet inside us that sometimes is just, we cannot take control. And it kind of speaks to my stance or my ideas about free will and determinism as well. Like, we just don't have free will, and everything is determined by prior causes, you know. So the way I'm speaking now and the variety of facial expressions I have are due to my genetic predisposition for facial expressions and the environment I grew up in, where I maybe saw a lot of animated faces, and maybe some were reinforced by others, maybe others were dialed down, maybe I didn't get as much attention as a child when I fucking had a plain face, and then it just became part of who I am. But it's mad how I think it's freeing when you it's kind of freeing when you take away free will, when you take free will out of the equation, because no longer do you judge yourself. Like, I still know I shouldn't go anywhere near my ear, but I've forgiven myself for going near it earlier. Now, that's not going to excuse me from doing it in the future, but it's a honest understanding that I'm human and humans are not perfect. So I really think determinism and the absence of free will, and thinking about it and maybe understanding the argument for it and maybe potentially even agreeing with it, I think it is helpful. I think for a lot of people it seems daunting that, like, oh look, fucking, I know I have the power to choose, I have the power to change. Yeah, you do have the power to change, but unless you're equipped with the tools to change environmentally and genetically speaking, well, you're not going to fucking change. So it makes you more forgiving of yourself, and it makes you more forgiving of other people. It doesn't make you excuse other people for their actions, but you might kind of think, well, fuck. You might, pity is a horrible thing, but let's say the worst people in your life, you might learn to actually forgive them for a start, because how could they be any other way than the way they are? But you might actually pity them because you're like, fuck me, they're horrible, they act this way, and you know, they just weren't facilitated by their environment or the genetics to be any other way. That's fucking unfortunate. You know, they're unlucky to have had the experiences they've had, and to have inherited the particular organization of genetics they've inherited. Yeah, so if you think free will is scary, talk to me and I'll calm you down. Sorry, if you think determinism is scary and you think the absence of free will is scary, talk to me and I'll maybe set you straight on that front. Same with ideas of atheism and spirituality as well. Like, when people think of me, they think of an atheist fucking muppet who doesn't, you know, have any sort of spirituality about him. And then when other atheist people hear me having a sense of spirituality about me, they're like, what, are you quiet? But no, are you mad? And no, I'm not. But I don't think that's for episode 4. I won't speak any longer. I think that's enough for today. I hope you and yours are staying healthy and staying socially distant, but not emotionally distant. Look after yourself, look after your family. If you have anyone in your family that's involved in the healthcare system at the moment, do everything you can for them. Make their bed, wash their clothes, make their dinner. Be as good to them as you can possibly be. They are doing so much fucking work at the moment, and we owe so many people in our society a great gratitude and a great service. So anyway, it's an aside. Thank you very much for watching. Shoot me a text if you like what I'm doing. Send in a comment and share it with whoever you like, because as I said before, I'm not doing this whole fucking social media business. Thanks for watching.